Hello, I'm a failure. I was held back in preschool, I'm pretty sure. I failed my seminary classes in high school. I failed math class so many different times. I failed at being a boyfriend. I've even failed the Big Burger Challenge at Canadian Brew House. I am a failure. That's something that's not going to change. I'm going to fail all throughout my life. And in fact, that isn't really the point of this video. In fact, on the other end of the spectrum, I could say just as many things that I have accomplished throughout my life. You know, I graduated high school, I've gotten my driver's license, and I've read a bunch of these books, which I'm proud about, but that isn't necessarily the point. The point is that I am a failure, but I don't want to stop being a failure. I'm not going to stop being a failure. But what I'm trying to get at is that there has been a consistency. There has been a constant throughout all of my failures, and that is consistency, is that I have failed to be consistent, which has led me to be a failure in that area. And so what this video, what I'm trying to do with this video, for the videos to come, is to hold myself responsible for consistency. This is a book that I'm writing. Now, I wrote in this book, or at least I wrote in the pages of this manuscript, whatever I want to call it, a few weeks ago, with great aspirations to write a novel. And I was very excited about the first few pages that I wrote, and then I put it away and I left it there for a few weeks and never touched it again. That is until today, when I was feeling miserable for whatever reason, and I decided to pick this booklet up and continue writing in this book. And that's what I want this channel to be, or what these next videos to be. Every single day I'm going to write in this piece of paper, and I'm going to write specifically for this novel until I am finished, or I will, I don't know, join Al-Qaeda and become a global terrorist. The point is, I'm not going to miss a single day. I'm going to be consistent with this, and that is what this camera is for, that is what this channel is for, these videos are for, is to hold myself accountable to this book. I mean, for all intents and purposes, going to become a slave to this booklet, to this novel, to this story, until it is done. And by done, I mean not the first draft, not the second draft, or the third draft, or however many drafts it takes. I'm going to write until I am damn well finished with this novel, and it's done. It's done. You know what I mean? And I don't really necessarily know what that means. I mean, did Michelangelo know? I don't even know if it's Michelangelo. Whoever painted the Mona Lisa, I'm not a huge fan of that painting, clearly. Whoever painted the Mona Lisa, when did they know that they were finished, right? And so I'm not even necessarily sure when I'm going to be finished with this, but at some point I'm going to be done with this. And I'm going to continue to write every single day until that point, until I am satisfied and I say I no longer want to write, I don't want to deal with this book any longer. And another part of the reason that I'm doing this is because I've attempted to write novels in the past before, and I've gotten to some points where I've written over 100,000 words, or I've written, you know, short stories, and all of those have been left drafts. You know, I never finished the story, or I wrote the first draft and I never made it good. It just stayed as a draft and nobody ever read it, including myself. I didn't even go back to check it to see if it was any good. And so that's pretty much what I want to do with this, is I want to finish something, but not only just finish it, but be proud of it. Be proud of the work that I have created. And so that means revising and revising and revising until I'm satisfied. And so every single day, without failure, no matter how many words I write, no matter how many pages I write, I am going to write in this book, and continuing pages if need be, there's not a lot in here, and uploading every single day, talking about what I felt during my writing, how it felt to write that day. But uploading every single day, and the goal is consistency. I want to be consistent, and so by the end of this, either if it takes me 100 days to write this, there will be 100 videos on this channel that I upload every single day. And if I don't upload that day, that means I'm either dead or I am another failure, which I guess in the grand scope of things doesn't really mean much. But I don't want to fail at this, I guess. And what I mean by that is I don't want to fail at not writing this. I want to write this. I have been obsessed with this story, this idea, and also just writing for a long time now, that I fear if I do not finish this, that obsession will drive me mad and it will kill me. So, I guess that's kind of all I have to say about that. Video 1, tomorrow will be my next video. We'll see how this goes. Maybe I'll be an old man before this is finished, but regardless, this will be finished. And this story will be complete. And I will be either satisfied or sick of it by the end of that. Goodbye.